私の足が
That useless guy. Him or Carlin? Carlin, what?
大丈夫なのかこいつは
Like, get slashed?
血だわ。両足にバルバロス船長と同じような傷を負っているようです。
ってことはこの辺りにまだ7血がいるってことか
Why are you so scared? You carry like a giant anchor for a
アドル
weapon.
クリスティ。とにかく助けを呼びましょう。
Carlin will be fine. Carlin admitted that he could not identify Nameless, who only saw him from behind. Though few clues, the castaways began to grow restless with worry. Till finally, I can't stand this any longer. If this murderer is among us, I demand that he reveal himself. But of course, sir. Of course they will reveal themselves. The newest member of our fold certainly seems suspicious to me. Are you the murderer, boy? Oh, I would never do such a thing. You will pay dearly for what you've done to my leg. Ow, ow, ow. Why? It's practically useless. Don't help out or anything. There's no reason to suspect Lich. He's not a person of interest. What? That's right, Lich. Is that how you pronounce it? Lich or Lich? Lich was with us when the captain was attacked. Thank you. Probably you, Sir Carlin. Kidding, it's probably not him. Well, I refuse to spend another second trapped on this island with a murderer. Feel free to swim back home. Didn't the musclehead build a small boat or some such? Why not use it to sail off the coast and hail a passing ship for help? I don't know if that's a good idea. What do you think, Captain? It's not the worst idea out there. It's gotta be worth a try, right? The Isle of Siren is so feared by sailors that no ship would dare to venture into its coastal waters. We would need to sail far into the open sea to even have a chance at hailing a passing vessel. But to sail that far out into the ocean in such a tiny boat? It's foolhardy is what it is. Oh. Do you have a better idea then? I don't know, we sacrifice you, the Ripper. We'll never escape this island if you keep rejecting every proposed solution. Besides, Captain, it's your fault that the Lombardia sank in the first place. If anyone should venture out to sea to get help, it should be you. I beg your pardon. Aww, I hate him! I hate Carlin! Not his fault. It's not like he purposely, you know, sank the ship.
獣どもの襲撃かずいぶん近くで聞こえました。
まさか
間違いねえ。もしかして
Oh, is it the
おっさんを襲ったっていう異形の
dinosaur? Back for round 2?
ああ。おう、任しとけ。お前さんも気をつけろよ。
Doggy. Worthy. Right, save and then let's continue. Time is it? Oh. Maybe I should stop. I don't know. Let's see. Am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Get up? Okay, where am I supposed to go? Up? This is still dangerous. Not sure the sword would work. Okay. Oh, is it a raid?
何でも言えよ。
Poison effect sounds pretty cool.
よし、引き受けた。よし、完成だ。了解。ちょっと待ってな。さあ、できたぜ。
Oh, they'll never see it coming. Poisonous of meat.
もういいのか？
Right, let's go then. Oh man. Alright.
お願いします、皆さん。任せろ。
Four waves. Look! That's the same beast that attacked me. Look at him. Came to the beach for a little fishing. Can't let it breach the barricade. Let's hold it off here, Mr. Kristen. Right? Sure. Sure, is it?
ここを通すわけには参りません。
Just said than done, you know?
今そちらへ。皆さんお大事に。今行くわ。奇襲だ。気をつけろ。少しを燃やしなさい。
完了した。三強王国。ドギハン優勢。ドギハン優勢。
おうよ。
So all this time, more than 10 hours into the game, I still click wrong. Right, that was pretty good, eh? What's eradication mean? I know the meaning of the word, but I don't
ざっとこんなもんだ。
hear. What does it mean?
お見事です。
Omigoto desu.
よし、なんとか立て直さないと。
気をつけねえと。 さて直すとすか。もう壊されんなよ。
状況連絡。ドギハン順調。援護してあげるわ。こいつを食らいなさい。
頑張ってください。ここからが本番ですよ。
Oh man, my barricades. No. Alright, I think there's two more. Okay, yeah. Wave 2. Oh man, Sister Nia popping off. Getting them all.
また来やがったか。やれやれ、ちょっと待ってな。
All of them.
修理してやったぜ。
今そちらへ。好きだらけ受け止めてください。 このまた頑張ってください。皆さん気を引き締めて。
助立ちするぜ。
Oh, look at how fast it's going. Ouch.
ありがとうございます。
Yep.
受け取ってください。一気に決めましょう。
There we go. Not bad. Alright, time for the finale. Dragon. Not dragon. Dinosaur. Oh,
なんだかすみません。
glitched. Contributing to the team. Alright.
もう一踏ん張りだ。さあ、闘志を燃やしなさい。今のうちよ。僕の番だな。
And then what about up there? Alright, we got this. Alright. Good job, team. Oh, we got everything except the no damage one, of course. Oh my goodness, Sister Nia.
大したもんだ。
Hey. Do not mess with the sister.
お疲れ様でした。
よし、上出来だ。
素晴らしい結果ですね。
Hey. Free
見事
stuff.
なものね。
Oh. But we defeated it.
相変わらずしぶといやつだぜ。
このままでは。
Hummel come to the rescue. Pew pew. Oh. Not? Oh, it's him.
なんなのだあれは。
You'll come here.
あいつらなんだってここに。
Ah. He's like, ooh, free meal. Look at that juicy looking man. Why are you guys even here? I'm not gonna help. Do you think this is like a zoo or an aquarium? Not good too. Contribute to
あれは
zoos and aquariums. Unless they are like good zoos as aquariums. A lot of those here in Malaysia aren't really that good. Makes me feel really bad for the animals. Doggy! Damn! Those fists. God's Thank God it's just doggy. Amazing. Punch them right out of here.
助かったのか
Hey, we did most of the work. Oh,
どう
don't
やらその
discredit
ようです
yourself.
ね
Didn't really save us. It saved the 3 or 4 people who were just standing there looking like bait. Like why? First the nameless Ripper and now this? What is wrong with this wretched island? What was that creature? I've heard about that creature before. I didn't think it would appear so near to us. Of all the beasts Adol and I have faced, we've never seen anything quite like that before. Just brimming with all the ferocious raw power. I don't know how else to describe it. What the hell is that thing? What? Please tell us what you know. Very well. This is Jurassic Park.
あれはあの獣はおそらく古代種と呼ばれる生物です。
古代種確か見張り小屋のメモに書かれてた。
はるか太古の昔、人がこの地上に現れる以前の話です。圧倒的な旅力を持って地上を支配し、やがて絶滅した巨大な生物たちがいました。その生物たちの総称こそが古代種。まるで爬虫類のような容姿や獰猛さは彼らの特徴なのです。
何を言い出すかと思えば、
Shut up, Carlin. Nobody asked for your opinion.
僕も聞いたこと。古い地層から巨大な生物の遺骸が見つかることがあるとか。最近はロムン帝国の学術機関でも研究が始まったそうですね。
ひょっとして
Shut up,
ジョーちゃん
Carlin.
はその古代
Wish he
種
got
とやら
eaten
に
by that
詳しいのか
primordial.
そのいろいろとあって知識はそれなりに。
Wait, why is she so like shy about it?
ジョーちゃんがいてくれれば奴らへの対策ができる
Is she
かもしれない。
embarrassed that she's like a dinosaur nerd or something?
そういうことなんだ
Cute
ろ
though.
どこまで力になれるのかまだわかりませんが。
Aww. That
相手の正体が何もわからなければ恐怖は膨らみ上がる。知っている者がいるということはそれだけで心強いものです。
そんな。
謙遜するなってなあ、アドル。
counting on you.
はい。
What happened to her tsundere? She became very dere. Is it dere or sun? It's very dere right now.
それにしても
Why is she so embarrassed? It's kind of cute.
俺たちはその2つの脅威にさらされているってことが。
いい加減にしてくれ。
Shut up, Carlin. Nobody cares. Oh my.
古代種だかなんだか知らんが、七種だけでも恐ろしいというのに。
And then you can go and make friends with the
もうこの
primordial.
島にいるのは耐えられん。お前たち庶民どもと同じ空気を吸うのもうんざりである。
Okay, goodbye. Gonna try and take the ship. I mean the boat, right?
世話
Tiny
が焼ける
boat.
おっさんだぜ。
Oh, so nice. Sun is setting. Let's gather some volunteers and take turns keeping watch tonight. Please try to get some rest, everyone. Try not to wander off by yourselves. Make sure you're always with someone. Aye, sir. Yes, sir. Captain. Captain, you should be resting. You were attacked not long ago. peaceful at night. Except for the murderer going, wandering around, and also the giant dinosaur. Everything is pretty peaceful.
なんて登りにくいのでしょう。ありがとうございます。縄はしごを
No,
登
it's
るのは
not,
初め
but
て
sure.
で、これほど不安定なものだとは思いませんでした。
Why did you come up here?
どうした？
今日はいろいろありましたし、私は無神経なサハドのように簡単に寝つけません。他にすることも思いつかなかったものですから、これは。
What's that? Oh, she cooked him something. Oh, even though she can't really cook. Oh, you made this for me.
もしかして。
Aww.
一応初めて作ったものですから味の保証はいたしませんが。
You actually made any dish before? Looks pretty tasty.
そうでしょうか。もう少し上手に作れると思ったのですが。そういえばヒュンメルには会いましたか？どこへ行っていたのか聞いたら教える義務はないとか言って、一体何が目的なのやら。
Demo Hummel. Why didn't you mention the primordial? Huh? It is.
さすがにお見通しでしたか。
I think like most of the choices lead to like the
少し
same
長くなります
thing.
が
Most, not all.
聞いていただけますでしょうか。
Apply. Oh, is that her?
私は
Oh, it's cute.
父から古代史のことをたくさん学びました。父は貴族であるとともに考古学、特に古代史の研究を専門とする学者でした。私は幼少の自分から研究室に出入りし、よく発掘調査にも同行したものです。私は父が大好きで、そして誰よりも尊敬していたのです。ところが私が16歳を迎えた頃、父は古代史の研究や調査に傾倒するあまり、屋敷に戻らなくなりました。父が領地経営をないがしろにしたことで、やがて領民たちは暴動を起こしました。兄が当主代行となることで、なんとか暴動は収めたのですが、一度揺らいだ領民たちの信頼を取り戻すのは容易ではありません。その後、竹の計略もあり、兄は失脚、母は新郎から部屋にこもるようになりました。そして今から3ヶ月ほど前、ついにロズウェル家に爵位と領地を返上するよう
Oh,
命が下りました。
bad man.
このままではロズウェル家は。私はそのような父から授かった知識を、自分自身の全てを疎ましく思うようになっていきました。そして居場所を失った私は屋敷から逃げ出したのです。先ほどは戸惑いました。私の知識が役立つことなんて状況を考えれば不謹慎ですが、その居場所を見つけた気がして。
そうだな。
ありがとうございます。でも私はそれに甘えるわけにいきません。父を、あの人を一番理解できるのは私だと思います。だからここを脱出したら、私は父を探すつもりです。私の 本当の居場所を取り戻すためにも。
Sure, you'll find him.
そうだといいのですが、何せ各地を転々としているようですから。それとですね、私、あなたに謝らないといけないことが。父は貴族でありながら自由闊達な気風の人間でした。どことなく冒険家であるあなたに面影を見ていたと言いますか、なんとなく顔つきも似ているせいか、これまで
I don't know how I feel about that.
ごめんなさい。
Ah, so that's why I didn't mind at all. In fact, I quite like the
気を使わ
tsundere
ないで
trope.
ください。今では私の八つ当たりだったと反省しています。さて、私はそろそろ休息所に戻ります。このような状況で話を聞いていただいてありがとうございました。
Aww.
おやすみなさい、アドル。
Aww. More adult Christine in a quiche recipe. Do we need to see where to get the Munir recipe? Because someone Carlin wants it made. Wake up. Why you wake me? I'm sorry to disturb you while you're sleeping. Doggy asked me to come get you. What happened? Oh, well, looks like that stuffed shirt Carlin vanished on us. Did you take the little boat too? Meet with the others. I mean, don't really care either way. You can always rebuild the boat. Morning, Adol. Thank you for keeping watch last night. Have you found Sir Carlin? Not yet, unfortunately. Yoran mentioned he saw Sir Carlin earlier in the morning. He hasn't been gone for very long. Everyone in the village is helping us look for him right now. That's the main reason I asked for you. I need you to help us find him. Why? It's possible. We can't send you out looking for him without any leads. Search the village for any clues that could lead to his whereabouts. You still gotta worry about Nameless. Everyone's still on edge after everything that happened yesterday. Please be extra careful. Search for clues. Do you know? Can you tell God not to protect him? I don't want him to come back. Oh, is the boat here? Oh, the boat is gone, right? Oh yeah, the boat is gone. He took the boat. Let's spell it out for you. We had the boat parked here, did we not? Or was it here?
魚が集まっているみたいだ。
No. Say, Adol, wasn't there a boat moored here? Glad you guys noticed. Yeah, that's right. Knew it. Maybe that stuffed shirt Carlin took it out to sea. There you are, Adol. Doggy, you gotta come with me. We found Sir Carlin. Wait, what? What about our boat? Probably crashed, right? You see? That's why you gotta listen to professionals. He really did go out to sea. Can you see him, Adol? Where? Ah. We can leave him there for a bit. He's rowing really hard. Can't believe he's rowing that boat all by himself. He's got more guts than I figured him for, and still he's doing it foolhardy. Yeah, we'll let him be. If he goes out any further, the water's gonna get too choppy for him. He'll capsize right away in a boat that small. How are we supposed to chase him when he took our only boat? Oh, we don't. What is it? He's not moving. I think the wind caught him. He's gonna have a real tough time rowing against that wind. Might be able to catch him if we start running along the shore. Go, Adol. I really don't care if he comes back or not. I'd go with you, but I gotta keep an eye out here for Nameless. I'll pass this along to Captain Barbaros, so go on without me. Right, shore we go. Here. Nice. You're not here? Where do you want me to go? We can just leave him there. Should we make our way south to pursue Carlin? Let's check the map just to be sure. Where we should head toward the southern tip of the coast. Oh, okay, where Adol was washed ashore. Move now, we can catch up to Carlin. Way over there. Okay. Somewhere around here. That's where we found Ellison. Let's head there at once. Sure. Just teleport. Can we break this? Oh no, that's a lot of people. Why walk when you can just teleport? Okay. What do you expect? He's an asshole. Just leave him out in the sea, teach him a lesson. Just leave him there for like a few days. Or until we can remember to save him. Are we going out of our way to save someone like that? Hi, we're here. Working hard.
先ほどから何なのだこの無礼な風は。とにかく下船で分からず屋の庶民どもとこれ以上この島で過ごせるものか。かくなる上は私一人でも島を脱出してみせるのである。
まだ立ち往生してくれていたか。
He's so good. Ahoy!
岸へ戻ってください。
ダメだ。聞こえてねえみたいだ。お、あれは。おい、アドル。
The monster.
あれはもしかすると。
Or the dinosaur. No. Oh, it's the same. The tentacles that attacked us before.
なんなのだこれは。私の邪魔をするな。
Oh shoot.
あっちへ行かんか。
何なのですかあれは。
間違いねえ。ありゃロンバルディア号を沈めた触手だ。
あれが船長の話していた。
こうしちゃいられねえ。アドル、なんとかおっさんを助けに。
Oh, so cute. Oh, were these the ones that attacked us before too? I don't remember how they look like. Like on the ship, along with the tentacle. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. They're sharks out. Oh, there are fishes there. Never mind. We fish before we save Carlin.
なんとか退けた
Who
か。
cares about Carlin?
カーラン卿は無事でしょうか。
No, he's still hanging in there, huh?
私に近寄るでないわ。
Goodbye. Looks delicious. I love squid. Squid and steamed squid or like roasted squid, barbecued squid. There goes our hard work, our boat.
なんてこった。
あの怪物、古代種の一種かもしれません。
そうなのか。
古代の海には巨大な軟体類も生息していたはずです。それより。
Oh, I guess the squid is gonna have a good meal. At least a pretty okay one. I think Carlin is quite juicy.
消えちまったぞ。カーランのおっさんはどこへ行っちまったんだ。
Everyone kept a watchful eye for that enormous marine primordial while they searched for Sir Carlin. Every member of Castaway Village came to help and continued searching until sunset. Exhausted from their searching, Adol and the others returned to the village. Gone? For real? I have a feeling he's okay. Poor Carlin. Don't feel too bad, guys. Hardly did anything. Too bad you couldn't save him. No one expected a giant sea monster to suddenly appear. Oh, is he really gone? Must be the same creature that sank the Lombardia. Pause. Maybe that thing's what's been sinking all the ships around here over the years. I think it's safe to assume that creature is responsible. It has probably been guarding this region of the sea for thousands of years. So if we don't deal with that thing, we're never getting out of here. Man, things just keep going from bad to worse on this island. What the? Oh. Oh no. Oh no no. What is it? I think you should see this. Oh no no. One pick down. Wait, you didn't do it though. It was the squid. This nameless calling card. When did he leave this? I get it now. Carlin was so scared that he stopped thinking straight and ended up getting himself killed. Which means Sir Carlin truly died by Nameless's hand. How awful. That stuffed shirt was annoying, but he didn't deserve to die. Sure, it's pretty bold of Nameless to leave this note where any villager could have seen him. That sick bastard is clearly enjoying watching us squirm. He's already claimed one victim. If we don't act fast, I guarantee that the body count will get higher. We can't lose anyone else. We must confront Nameless. I'll need everyone's help. Now we're talking, but what exactly should we do? I need you to continue patrolling Castaway Village. As for you, Euron, gathering information is crucial to any investigation. I'll ask around and see if anyone saw anything suspicious before and after the incident. We also need to preserve the crime scene. There might be some evidence we missed. We should investigate it again just to be sure. Be safe. Impressive. Euron, I want you and Adol heading this investigation. It's already late. Let's increase security tonight and begin the investigation tomorrow morning. Okay. Yes, sir. Captain, sir. Don't feel too bad about losing Carlin. He was an asshole. Why should I feel bad about losing someone like that? So you don't need us to help you investigate the crime scene? This way is more efficient. I'll investigate the crime scene on my own. What should we do then? I'd like you guys to talk to the other castaways. It might be easier for them to talk to you than an officer of the Roman military. Someone might have information that they'd only feel comfortable sharing with you. That makes sense. Once you've done questioning everyone, let's meet up and discuss our findings. See you later, alligator. Crocodile? Mercy. Sister! May we have a moment of your time, Doctor? Captain Barbaros was attacked, then Sir Carlin. Nothing about their wounds seemed particularly suspicious to me. If anything, it's more noteworthy that the wounds themselves weren't life-threatening. It's just something to maybe instill fear. The attacks were warning. Can't imagine why the culprit wouldn't have tried to kill them outright. I suppose Sir Carlin did die later. Maybe the culprit was toying with his victims first to fill them with fear. He wanted to slowly chip away at their psyches before he struck again. Sounds like great fun. If only he knew his weapon of choice, we could defend ourselves better. I'm afraid all I know is his weapon is how sharp it is. It's a manner of bladed implement. Hey, good to know. What's that on your neck, Doctor? What? Don't tell me you were attacked too. Oh, this? Don't worry, this is just the remnants of a sunburn I received a while back. Had me scared for a minute there. Before I ended up here, I was actually staying in a country called Altago. I spent much of my time outdoors doing medical work in the sun. Kingdom of Altago. I've heard many stories about it from my father. They said the mysterious island where giant beasts roam. Have you heard of it too, Adol? Tell me more about Altago. Now is not the time for stories of adventure. I'm happy to share stories about all I've seen and heard, but should you focus on your case first? Okay, back to work. If you have further questions from me, feel free to drop by. Please be careful as you pursue this killer. It's not you, is it, Doctor? Don't think so. Maybe. Right? Because you know exactly where to cut people so they don't bleed out. Hmm. Ew. Oh wait, actually, let me see. No. Maybe I'll save up for the necklace. I don't know. Was this even any good? Go in here first. A new quest. Oh, just the one. Licht. Can I help you guys? We are investigating the incident right now. Do you think you could help us, Licht? Came out with this name, Licht. I don't know. Well, actually I've been wondering why Sir Carlin was the first victim. Probably the easiest, weakest link. Probably because he was the easiest target. True. Is that the only reason? Nameless was very deliberate about where and when he left his notes. As if his true goal was to sow dread and paranoia among us. Maybe that's what Nameless really enjoys, playing mind games with his victims. Sir Carlin seemed rather mentally distressed by everything. But right now I think about it, that might have been the intention. Sir Carlin already had a reputation for causing problems in the village. The mental trauma of believing his life to be in danger only made those problems worse. And now that he's dead, the villagers' morale has never been lower. Why? Why is our morale low? Everybody should be like, oh, okay, back to work. Perhaps that was the true motive behind Nameless's crime. Nameless's cunning, smart, cunning. That is a stark possibility. Must say, I'm very impressed by your analytical skills, Licht. They're nothing special. I'm just the newest member of the village, so it's easier for me to examine this objectively. Really, from where I'm standing, you seem like the highly educated sort. I agree. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? I'm an analyst. Medical resident. Nice. That means he was training to become a doctor. Yes, attending physician aboard the Lombardia asked me to cover for him. I never imagined I would end up in this situation. What a disaster. Could say the same of everyone here, really. Anyway, we greatly appreciate your assistance in this matter, Licht. Let's remember this for later, Adol. Okay. Captain, you alright? Don't beat yourself up too badly. Since your investigation is already underway, I'm sorry to always rely on you for everything. We don't mind. It ain't your fault at all, Captain. This problem affects the whole village. Ask Captain Barbaros if he remembers anything else. There is one thing, a sense that something wasn't quite right. What do you mean? It happened right when I was attacked. I already told you I couldn't get a clear view of my attacker, but that's because he was already a few miles away from me. That's pretty far away for someone to cut you. It is. It happened so fast I thought perhaps I was misremembering things. Did he maybe get shot instead of shot by a knife? Could have been something else. Looks like this mystery is getting even bigger. Might be a useful clue. We could pass this to Euron. Try to get some rest, Captain. Well, if you're not all better when we bring you home, she'll be ticked off at us. Aw, you don't know how right you are. She's only 2 years old, but she's very strong for her age. Still. Then, one of my passengers has fallen victim to a madman. Until this matter is settled, I must fulfill my duty as captain. Please help me make this right. Like I said, not a big loss. Sorry about it. All? Nobody else in here? You're gonna scare the shit out of me. Why did you have to jump in here? Sheesh. Go up. I've got nothing to say about that, loser. Where to? Yeah, since we're here. Oh wait. Did you see anything, little Paro? Criminal, not me. You are the most suspicious one right now, little Paro. Ain't looking too good for you. Here. Hummel? I hope it's not you, but yeah. Don't know. Wow. Salmon? Eat up. Did you see who was the killer? Bill Shoe Bill? She's very hungry. Fine. Satisfied. Ocean guide. Thank you. I approve of you. You feed me. Let's learn the quiche. More adventuring gear. That's good. Now we have all three. Nice. Alright. Hummel, you are also very sus, but tell me about it. Wrong. A lot more than something is wrong. Jacqueline died while you were gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You disappeared while we were coming back to the village with Lich. And shortly after that, Sir Carlin got attacked. Where did you disappear to, and where were you? What were you doing? I'm sorry, I can't divulge that information. What? Then that means... Just a second, Sahat. Hummel can't be the culprit. He was with us when Lil Paro told us to come back to the village. There's no way he could have attacked Captain Barbaros. I see. Do you know who did it? I just asked like that. Why would you ask me that? Would you really trust anything I said? Not really. If your answer you're not the culprit, I guess it's fine. But why did you disappear all of a sudden? Isn't it obvious? Because I was done working with you. Huh? So this crime you're trying to solve is your business. My business lies elsewhere and has nothing to do with you. So I force an unnecessary collaboration. Okay. Okay, don't have to be like that. I don't think his past actions were relevant to this incident. Let's just leave him alone for now. Okay? I think we're done then. Did we finish talking to everyone? I think we've gathered some decent information too, but Euron hasn't arrived to meet us yet. I suppose we can patrol the village while we wait. Huh? What is it? Nothing. I thought I saw someone walking outside the village. Oh. Near the entrance, a castaway would know better than to do that. Right, cause they were told not to leave the village. If you saw a castaway, we should ask them to return to the village at once. We seem to have some spare time, so let's check it out, Adol. Okay.
どこへ行ったのでしょうか。
川の下流へ向かって走り去っていったように見えたぜ。こっちの方だな。
Careful, Sahat. Careful.
本当にここですか。誰もいないようですが。
お、ジョーちゃん、止まれ。
何なのです。
Oh, it's like a the string, aluminum wire or something.
待ってくれ。
はい。 どうして。
気づいたかアドル。木立のあたりに何かあるぞ。
Oh man, now we can't even walk without getting cut. Thin metallic strand of wire. That's it. That's what has been cutting everyone. Looks like a steel wire. What's this doing over here? How did you notice this? Sharp eyes, old man. I may not look like it, but I got eyes like a hawk. I can't see fish in the water, I can't keep my family fat. What are you guys doing? Euron. Steel wire. Do you know what this is? What's this doing here? This is part of a trap used by Roman guerrilla warfare units. Oh? What do you mean? Is it his friend, maybe? It's a trap that uses a special type of steel wire and 3 branches. Oh yeah, this is military-grade steel wire, I'm damn sure of it. It shoots out when the trap is stepped on, ripping the poor bastard to shreds. Scurry, way to go. You're lucky that pretty little head of yours didn't go rolling into the grass. My word. So we were being lured into a trap. Wait a second. Could the Nameless Ripper be part of the Roman military? That seems likely. But that means your friend, isn't it? Good point. I guess this makes me a suspect. However, if I was nameless, why would I reveal my methods to you? You're right. Either way, I don't like this. Where are you going? To report to Captain Barbaros and share my findings with you, like we agreed. It's the only way I can clear my name so I can nail that nameless bastard to the wall. Oh, with me, will ya? Angry man. I see. I'm quite certain that Euron is not the culprit either. I swear, I'm getting real sick of this nameless as crap. It still sounds like you managed to get some useful information. As Lich said, Nameless likes to play mind games with his victims. You should assume this man is a very intelligent individual. And let's not forget what happened when Captain Barbaros was ambushed. Nameless managed to cut him without being at close range, but that makes sense if he used a steel wire trap instead of a blade. Based on his use of these traps, you can surmise that he has a connection to the Roman military. We also need to know whether this person is an outsider or a member of the village. I don't know anyone else here who's part of the Roman military. I mean, pretty sure they won't introduce themselves as being part of the military if they plan to do such a thing. How's your cut healing? It's fine, thanks to Sahat, the cut wasn't that deep. I was planning to ask Dr. Kiergaard to examine it later. Dr. Kiergaard is a testament to his profession. The wounds I sustained yesterday have been healing well thanks to him. I just remembered something funny the doctor said. He said he'd been in some exotic country recently. Which country? One that Adol's been itching to visit. What was his name again? Altago. He mentions having visited the kingdom of Altago not long ago. Hey, what's up with Altago? Oh, it's the doctor? They're unusual or something? Damn right, Altago's at war with the Roman Empire. Oh. Can't just come and go from there as you please. He's right, even Adol and I haven't been able to set foot on Altago yet. Only a select few can freely enter Altago. You'd have to be government official or a soldier in the Roman military. I keep wanting to say Ramun. It's like Ramune, ramen. Dr. Kiergaard isn't that important and he's not a soldier either, he's just a doctor. Doctor in the military, maybe he's a field medic. Maybe. Or an assassin. The ninja. Ninja doctor. Such a kind man he couldn't possibly be. Looks like the doc is away. He was here earlier when we were gathering information. If it's not here, then certainly makes what I'm about to do easier. Down there, maybe? Oh. What are you? Bingo. Uh-oh. More wires? That's... Oh. Oh. Exact same steel wire used in the trap that nearly decapitated you, Lapsia. If there's evidence, I have no doubt that he's the culprit behind this. Captain. And this is rather unfortunate. Adol, apprehend Dr. Kiergaard before he claims another victim. Sir. Anything for you, sir. Sorry to make you do this. Fine, I'm counting on you. Adol, the doctor's probably still in the village somewhere. Please be careful. We will. Let's go. The village somewhere? Where? That sense of direction strikes again. In here? Down. There you are. Sir, you're under arrest.
やあ、アドル君じゃないですか。どうしたんですか？そんなに神妙な顔をして。またどなたか怪我でも。
よう、キルゴール先生。今日はいい天気だな。神様に感謝しなきゃな。なんせこの後あんたと組み合ってもびしょびしょに濡れずに済みそうだ。
これはエアランさん。戦場で待ち合わせをしていたお仲間にはお会いできました。
Full eyes.
バロー。やっぱり同僚をばらしやがったのは貴様か。キルゴール。いや、七種の切れ先ま。
Oh, damn. Look at those eyes.
やっぱり先生が。でもどうしてなのです。
いやいや、美しき
素晴らしいです。
少し前までお互いの顔も見知らなかった漂流者たち。そのあなたたちが生き抜くために育んできた意志の力や結束力、やはり美しいと言わざるを得ない。
何が言いてんだ。
しかしこうも言えませんか。漂流という異常な状況や僕の脅威なくしてその美しさは生まれなかったと。
そんなこと。
耳を貸す必要はねえ。こいつはただの殺人鬼だ。キルゴール先生、どうか投降していただきたい。ここが無人島である以上、あなたにもはや逃げ場はありません。
Oh man. Oh, fast.
僕は世に必要とされるべき存在。邪険にされるのは心外ですね。
Getting away. The Spider-Man. Pursue him at once. Alright, here we go. Too bad. How's the doctor? Arrow, follow Dr. Kiergaard and report his whereabouts to Adol. Roger. I tell you where Kiergaard is. Counting on you. Carl will guide you along Dr. Hilgard's escape route. Let's listen to him accordingly. Not bad, Captain Barbaros. Once Doggy and I take care of things here, we will be right behind you. What about your wounds? This is far more important. If we lose sight of Kiergard, he'll pose an even greater threat to us. Want Doggy and the others to guard the village, the rest of us will pursue him. Understood, but please don't push yourself. This is Nameless we're dealing with, Adol. Be on guard at all times. But of course, I'm always on guard.